I'm here with Ben Dempsey at the Valemount Visitor Center, and it's the occasion for the Robson Valley Schools student strike for climate strike. Ben, what are we doing here today?
So today we're all gathered around here at the Visitor Center. We're trying to bring attention to the fact that we need to change as a society. We're working on fossil fuels that aren't sustainable. We need to change our ways, and we're hoping that having students here showing our support for change, it'll help, like at the UN meetings and all of that, show politicians that the youth care about this.
Right. Well, it's your future, and you've got to take some action. I was talking to people here earlier about what can people do. I mean, a lot of people support what you're talking about, but don't really think it's a little overwhelming. What do you suggest people do?
Well, I mean, for one, you can change things on a individual level, like driving less, using less fossil fuels, just trying to save energy in the home. But the real change needs to happen on a governmental level. That's why we're doing this at the time of the UN climate change meeting, or the agenda that they have there. We're trying to get the government to see that we actually care about our future. We want change, and we're going to be the next generation of voters, hoping to influence their decisions in how they're going to lead and how they're going to govern the world.
Right. So is it any coincidence then that we're here on village property? What would you say to the village council?
Well, I mean, there are for sure changes that could happen in Valemount. This is kind of the area we chose because it's right by the highway. We can get all the visitors to see. Everything needs to be changed to more sustainable options, more environmentally friendly ways of living. Well, this climate strike in particular, it all started about 5 or 6 days ago. I was just sitting in my house, and I said to my mom, "It's a shame that no one in Valemount is doing anything to support this climate strike." And then she just said, "Well, you're not doing anything either." So right there and then I decided that we needed to do something. And so we came here. We're out of school. We're skipping our lessons to teach the world a lesson. We need change.
Right. And this is the time for it. Obviously, Greta Thunberg is speaking to the UN and getting the politicians to listen, at least, which is the first step.
Yeah, definitely.
Great. Well, good luck with this. Anything you want to say to people before we go?
If you're around, come support us. There's things you can do. There's going to be more protests, I'm sure, around the world. Just be a part of the movement.
So, Rashmi, why are you here?
I'm here to show solidarity with the kids and also to do my part and share some ideas about what each one of us could be doing, because climate change seems like a big issue. It's overwhelming, so ideas like buying less, buying local if you must, these appeal to me, and I wanted to share that.
Right, because we were talking earlier and we were saying, I think a lot of people share the view that we must do something, but it seems like a really overwhelming thing for a lot of people. So what do you think the average person in Valemount could do to make a small difference?
I think walk more. And it's a struggle considering our winter and where we live, and the fact that we don't have public transit. So driving sometimes is not an option, but walk when we can. I think buying less. We each one have our own lawnmower, our snowblower, all tools. I think we can share more. We do more for climate change, and also we build a sense of community. And I also feel strongly about buying local. I think it's like making those trips at a time to buy, as well as, we avoid that, as well as really support our local economy and local workers and business owners. So.